Hello, I'm Wyatt Lyon.
And I'm CJ Benson, and you're watching Cardinal Mooney Girls Basketball on the Cougar Network.
We have an interesting matchup on our hands as the home team Cougars face off against the Lake Wales Highlanders.
It's the Lady Cougars' second home game of the season, and they're coming off a strong victory against Venice last Monday.
And Lake Wales is coming off a major victory against Lakeland, scoring 81-5, and they're looking to keep their win streak.
This will be a fun one.
Absolutely.
Please stand. Testing. All right. Starting for Lake Wales, number 4, Tatiana Mickle. Number 5, Tanya Williams. Number 10, Destiny Witherspoon. Number 11, Vanessa Squire. Number 14, Jasmine Robinson. They're led by Coach Lynn Morgan. For the Cougars, number 2, Talia Besser. Number 15, Simonique Simon. Number 20, Charlie Skybelli. Number 21, Callie Barrett. And number 23, Riley Martin. They are led by head coach Marlon Williams.
And this game is about to get underway.
I am so excited to see how they do tonight.
I'm very excited too as we get ready for the opening tip-off here. The Cougars notably without one of their main starters, Maddie Minery. What do we have to think about that, Wyatt?
I mean, it's very sad, but I think she'll bounce back. I mean, she has before, and it's very optimistic.
Absolutely. And now we're going to see how the Cougars can utilize their offense without having Maddie Minery on their squad tonight.
It's true.
We get ready for this game to begin. And the game is underway. And the Cougars start off with the ball. Number 5, Josie Maloney with the ball first. Giving it out there. Setting up the play a little bit here. Getting double teamed there by Lake Wales, trying not to step out of bounds. It's stolen, but they call it a foul there. Let's see who it's on. It seems to be on Lake Wales. And Buster will pass it in to Martin. Martin will pass it in there. Circles around, gives it back to Martin. Martin giving it to Barrett, and it looks like they call her out of bounds, and it will be Lake Wales ball. Slow start here for the Cougars. Pass it into number 4, Titania Mickle, one of their main starters here, giving it right back to the Cougars. Callie Barrett taking it down the court. Pass it out wide. Pass underneath to Simonique Simon, and she is in for 2 for the Cougars.
Simonique Simon's really played a great role in the past couple games, hasn't she?
She absolutely has, Why, as the Lake Wales gets the ball. Number 11 passing it down court. Almost intercepted a very risky pass there, and it will be Cardinal Mooney ball going down. Martin passing it to Simon. Intercepted there by number 11, Vanessa Squire. Squire goes underneath, and she is in for 2 on the layup.
Number 11, Squire's really good with 11.8. Ooh, out of bounds.
And it is out of.
Tommy Buster passing in, number 5.
Underneath pass there back to number 5. It is blocked on the pass underneath to Maloney, and she gets it in. Getting pressed early, full court press here from the Cougars. Lake Wales trying to get out. Williams underneath, up, and it is rebounded by number 11. There will be a foul on the Cougars as Vanessa Squire tries to go up.
Squire has a history of fouls.
Vanessa Squire.
Vanessa Squire takes her shots here. She is in for 1 for the Highlanders.
Squire with 11.8.
Let's take her second shot, and it is off, and Callie Barrett with the rebound. Handing it out to Maloney. Maloney taking it down, passing it back to Barrett. Out wide. Underneath back to Maloney. Out to Barrett. Underneath to Simon. Right back out to Martin. Tries to go for the 3, and it is rebounded by the Highlanders. Intercepted pass by Barrett. Barrett going underneath into the paint. Pass it out to Buster, who creates a great move, and Simonique Simon underneath. Misses the layup. Goes back for it after the rebound, and she gets it right in. Pass tipped up by Callie Barrett, and it will be right back to Lake Wales.
Simonique Simon with 11.6 passes per game.
Number 5 takes it in. There's a little Euro step there, gets underneath, rebound there. And it is in for the Highlanders, taking it to only a 1-point game. Cougars up 6-5. Early struggles here for the Cougars, not getting much developed on offense, not being able to stop them on defense. Buster takes it back, trying not to get that backcourt violation. Passing it back out underneath to Barrett. Barrett shoots, and it is in and out for Callie Barrett. And they try to get the rebound, but Simon recovers. Buster out, setting up the play here, trying to make sure that they can do what they need to do correctly. She trips, and it will be Lake Wales ball going down the court. She's underneath, and she does a little hook shot there, and it is out, and it will be Cougar ball.
Tatiana Mickle, Jr., playing at 5'3". Isn't that astonishing?
That is astonishing, especially because she is a starter here for Lake Wales, and she's doing very good today. Stopping this, as we know, high-powered Cougar offense. Underneath pass, almost intercepted, and it will be Cougar ball as it is off the fingertips of number 13. Simon passes out to Bear after the throw, and underneath to Simon. And it will be Highlander ball. Lake Wales with the ball, trying to pass it out to number 11.
Number 11, Vanessa Squire.
Shoots, and it is off. And Callie Barrow taking down the court now after the rebound. Passing out to Simonique. Simon goes underneath. She shoots. And it is just off the backboard here. Oh, the Cougars take it. Pass it back out, and it is out. And the Cougars get another offensive rebound. They are very successful there. A bad pass there by Callie Barrett will lead to Lake Wales getting the ball.
Callie Barrett is a senior, standing at 6'2".
Very tall. Mooney trying to defend against the pass game here. Their defense has not been shining as it usually does.
Probably from the absence of Maddie Minnery.
Probably from the absence. She's been one of their main key defensive players this season, and sadly she's out with an injury.
I think with their leadership and especially your physical attributes such as height really stand a big factor in the defense.
Actually, as they sub in Josie Maloney for number 20.
Charlie.
Simonique Simon trying to block in, and it is in for the Highlanders as the Highlanders take the lead 7-6 against the Cougars. Martin takes it down the court, passes it back out to Barrett. Barrett passes it out to Simon. Simon goes underneath, tries to fake a shot there. Passes it back out to Busser. Busser passes it back out to Simon. Simon going underneath, pass it underneath to Barrett in the paint. And Barrett is in for two. And the Cougars regain the lead. Another lead change here. Cougars finding some early offensive struggles and some early defensive struggles against this Lake Wales team. Underneath to number 13. And they will call a travel on Lake Wales. Pass in from Callie Barrett. Back to Martin. Pass underneath to Simon. Simon out to Busser. Busser for the three. It is in and out. Callie Barrett with another offensive rebound, and it is in. Cougars take their score total to 10.
Senior passes it to number 10, Destiny Witherspoon.
Stolen there by Simonique Simon. Simonique will go underneath. Pass it back out to Barrett. Passing it back out to Martin. Martin for three. Off the backboard, and it will be an offensive rebound for the Cougars, and Barrett will go for a quick shot.
Off the rim.
She will miss, and it's a defensive rebound. And it will be a Lake Wales timeout.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning into the Cougar Network tonight and watching tonight's broadcast. Make sure you like and subscribe to our channel on YouTube and follow us on social media at CMHS.CougarNetwork.
So we've seen some early offensive struggles here from the Cougars. We're used to them being a very high-powered offense. What are we seeing different here, do you think, Wyatt?
Honestly, I just think they're missing a lot of their points. I mean, it's backboard, rim. It's just not going in. I mean, really, I don't know what's going on, but I think they could tune it up and fix it. Maybe it's just nerves of the game, but I think they should get it under control.
Absolutely. As we start out of the timeout here, Lake Wales with the ball. Number 10, Destiny Witherspoon passing it in here. And Lake Wales will start setting up the play down here. Number 12. I believe we do not have her name. It is in for the Cougars, and they get the ball right back as
Martin takes it down.
Passing underneath to Simon, who passes it out to Busser, who shoots. And it is in for the Cougars. Talia Busser with a great three-point shot.
Cougars leading 13-7 with 2 minutes left in the quarter.
Passes it out. Lake Wales 3 is off the backboard. And a rebound there. And we're going to get a quick little replay here. And the ball goes out of bounds there, and it will be Lake Wales ball. Lake Wales will pass it in, pass it right back.
Witherspoon passes back to number 4. Is that what Back to Witherspoon.
Mickle gets the ball underneath. Lake Wales shoots.
Off the
Another
rim.
one off the rim, but an offensive rebound there for Mickle.
Rebounded by Witherspoon. 11 shoots.
Squire, it is off. And Busser crossing underneath. Callie Barrett underneath. Just missed it. Simon with the offensive rebound. Another missed layup there for Simon.
Boxed in.
And Callie Barrett will shoot for 2.
We're gonna have another chance to see the replay right around now. Here we go.
And we see Simonique Simon passing out to Busser here. An excellent shot there for Talia Busser.
Beautiful.
Right in.
Beautiful.
As Callie Barrett goes to take her shots. We know a little bit about Callie Barrett.
Yeah.
Missing her first shot. She still has one more opportunity to make it here. And there's a make for Callie Barrett. The Cougars now take their lead 14-7.
Barrett has a very good average when it comes to shooting. She has 16.3 points per game, which is astonishing.
Absolutely, being one of the senior leaders on this Lady Cougar squad.
She's really the glue that holds the team together right there.
I 100% agree with you. Lake Wales, they go up for shot. Misses it with a rebound there by Callie Barrett as Talia Busser takes it underneath with a little layup. Rebound there by Simonique Simon, and she will take it in for the Cougars, taking their lead 16-7. Lake Wales will take it down the court here.
With the first
trying to press them underneath, and that will be a foul on the Cougars.
At the line, Tatiana Mickle.
Tatiana Mickle going for the free throw. Tatiana Mickle has 10.8 points per game, showing a very high average when it comes to shooting.
Another very good player for this Lake Wales team as she makes her second free throw. And the Cougars now have the ball again, trying not to give up possession. Back out to Busser, who shoots another 3, and it is sadly off the rim. They're double teaming, full court pressing this Lake Wales team, trying to put on pressure as Callie Barrett intercepts the pass.
Barrett scanning her options, taking it down.
Setting up the play here, passing it back out. Back to Simon, out to Busser. Busser will shoot another 3 and is once again off the rim.
Out on Maloney, I think.
And it will be Lake Wales ball.
Number 1, Burgess throws it in.
Once again, these Cougars full court pressing, trying to put any pressure they can on Lake Wales before the end of this first quarter. And Lake Wales will get the buzzer beater And the Cougars only lead by a small margin, 16-11 at the end of this first quarter. So he's seen some pretty big struggles from both sides of the ball, but the Cougars, I mean, they're not getting anything going like we've seen them get things going.
Honestly, I just think they're not making enough of their shots. I mean, everything looks okay. They seem to be passing all right, but it's just their shots, you know?
Yeah, they've been missing a lot of shots, as we've seen. Busser has missed 2 threes, and I can't imagine the amount of offensive rebounds we have from missed shots. But, I mean, Lake Wales is also having their fair share of issues. Lake Wales,
100%.
They're trying to get down the court, but as we know, Cougars have a great offense and a great defense. They're basically a perfect balance, I'd say, between the two.
I think
and
they're
Lake
both
Wales
suffering
is trying to,
a little bit.
Yeah, and Lake Wales is trying to get stuff going, but they can't get it up. Cougars are trying to keep the pace as fast as they can, only being up 5.
I think they're trying to shock Lake Wales because they don't have a Maddie Minery.
They do not. She's been one of their key offensive points this season. As we know, Maddie Minery being one of their main points, being
15.9 points per game, which is insane at a high school level.
Absolutely.
Even at a high school, college level.
Almost 16 points a game is absolutely crazy, as Lake Wales starts the second quarter off with the ball here. It's Tania Mickle. Starts it out, passes it over in the corner, trying to get things going. Number 1, Burgess misses the shot. Goes right back with the offensive rebound. Back out to Mickle. Underneath. And another offensive rebound for Lake Wales. And she gets the points off of it, scoring them 2 points. Busser making her way down the Maloney. Out to Simon, who misses another shot.
Again with these shots, CJ.
I mean, it's one thing that they got to correct in this. Maloney tracking down Simon with the steal. Simon will go underneath the paint.
Easy layup.
And an easy make there for Simon, trying to get her back on track. And the Cougars would take their lead to 5.
Number 4.
With an 18 total point
Mickle
tally.
takes it down, passes to number 11, Squire.
And she gets the and 1 off the shot there for Squire.
The one thing I will say about Lake Wales is they have incredible enthusiasm from their side.
Yes, they do. And as Vanessa Squire goes to take her shot, as we know, we've seen Squire score quite a few points per game this season, averaging 11.8. As the Cougars,
quite the exceptional player.
As the Cougars sub out Talia Busser. And she makes it in.
Callie Barrett passes in. Martin.
Back out to Barrett. Barrett trying to set things up. Almost a steal there for Lake Wales. Martin goes for a layup. Gets it, does not draw the foul there. Trying to help her teammate up.
Squire passes all the way down.
Callie Barrett. And they give it to Lake Wales after the missed layup there. As Lake Wales subs in. And the Cougars will also sub in number 30, Brielle Buckley, in for number 21, Callie Barrett.
Buckley's a great deal on defense. I mean,
absolutely. We've seen her perform very well before.
No one can get a shot around her.
And there's a jump ball foul, and they will give the ball to the Cardinal Mooney Cougars. Buckley to pass it in.
Buckley to Martin. Martin scanning her options, taking it down slowly.
Lake Wales once again full court pressing, putting pressure on this Cougar team.
Back to Martin.
Martin underneath to Buckley. Buckley with a layup, and it is in, and the Cougars take their point tally to 20, as we've seen before. Back out to number 12.
Number 11, Vanessa Squire.
Deflected.
Foul.
And that will be a foul. And Lake Wales will sub in.
Number 1, Burgess for Destiny Witherspoon.
Witherspoon, one of their main offensive key points for this Lake Wales team. They try to get underneath, and is deflected off Cardinal Mooney. Number 23, Riley Martin.
Looks like Witherspoon's about to pass it in.
Witherspoon goes in for the passing here, trying to find a way through this Cougar defense.
All the way over.
Almost deflected by Simonique Simon. Simon going underneath for a layup. Decides to take a little jump shot, and it is in. Simon making more of her shots now. Looks like she
scored at 22-16 with 5 minutes and 40 seconds left in the second quarter.
Simonique Simon's getting in a rhythm, and they keep it in, but the Cougars take advantage of it.
Martin's taking it down, passing it down to number 20, Charlie.
Underneath to Simon, and Simon gets in for another two. As you see, Simon is getting real hot now.
Starting to see the offense really put the pieces together.
Absolutely. Looks like the Cougars have kind of found themselves. And an interception there for
Charlie.
And they draw the and one. And the Cougars have found themselves a rhythm. Cougars are on fire to start the second half, really picking up the pace.
They're really getting in the groove. It's amazing.
Scabelli up to take her and one free throw as Lake Wales subs out. And the Cougars sub out Simonique Simon for Callie Barrett. As you can see the replay here as she makes her shot. Williams taking down the court.
Scanning her options, really taking her time here.
We've seen this Lake Wales team really want to take their time, develop all their options. Goes underneath, pass it back out at the top of the key for three. And it is in for Lake Wales. Looking for any spark of momentum they can get after this hot start for the second quarter for the Cougars.
With a three.
Almost a steal. And they will call it Lake Wales ball.
Out on Maloney. See the coach is a little agitated.
She shoots. Another three there, but it missed.
Off the rim. Martin's taking it down with back to Charlie.
Scabelli out to Martin. Martin taking underneath. Martin jump shot, and it is in for Martin.
Absolutely.
That was a very great shot there. Maloney guarding up here against the Cougars on, and they will call a foul on Maloney.
This is Maloney's, how many fouls does she have?
That is her third foul.
Third foul.
Maloney's got to make sure she stays out of foul trouble. We cannot have her fouling out this early in the game. As
Main
Lake
part
Wales,
of the defense.
As Lake Wales passes in the ball. They have Buster at the main point of defense at the top of the key. Takes her shot for three.
Scabelli.
Scabelli out to the corner, tipped off the fingers, and Lake Wales finds a way to get the ball. Buckley trying to be a main point of defense there. She goes down the court as well. Lake Wales up, and it is rebounded by Callie Barrett.
Buster takes it down. Brielle Buckley.
Buckley passing it to Barrett. Trying to make sure that their offense can keep going. Buster with the shot. Missed. Rebound by Callie Barrett. Underneath, draws the foul, and the and one. And Callie will go shoot for one at the line.
Barrett's the queen at rebounds.
Absolutely, as we can see, as Callie Barrett averages about 8.1 rebounds per game. That is a crazy number of rebounds. We've seen her almost do half that total today.
Very skilled player.
Many Division I offers for Callie Barrett.
Not surprising at all.
And she is committed to Cincinnati as she misses her free throw. Lake Wales with the ball making their way down the court. Picking up the pace a little bit for three. And it is in for Lake Wales. Good shot there as Buster now takes it down the court. Buster setting up the play, making sure the Cougars know what they're doing here. They have to speed it up a little bit as they need to score more points to make sure they can.
Buster
to Bruno. Bruno will take it around, back out to Buster, underneath to Callie in the paint.
Off the
and Brielle Buckley with a rebound and the layup in for Brielle Buckley.
Number 4, Mickle scanning her options to number 5, Williams, back to Mickle.
You see Buster playing defense there. Bucking on defense, sadly not enough. Cougars are developing some offense here. Callie Barrett out to Scabelli. Rebounded there by Buckley. Buckley trying to keep this offensive possession alive. Bruno takes it underneath into the paint. And it is in for number 1, Ava Bruno, as they take their score to 35 points, leading by 11, nearing the end of this second quarter.
Number 4, Mickle takes it down to number back to Mickle.
And a block there for Brielle Buckley for on the pass.
Utilizing her abnormal height.
Yes. Callie Barrett with the ball, setting up the play. Passing it underneath, passing it to Brielle Buckley at the top of the key. Out to Scabelli, back to Barrett for 3.
Off the rim.
In and out for Barrett.
Squire takes it down, taking it. And that's a rebound
underneath for the layup. Bruno passes it in to Buster. Buster to Barrett. Barrett underneath to Buckley, intercepted by Lake Wales. And it is off her foot, but she keeps it alive.
The ball.
Keeping her possession alive here. Lake Wales for 3. Will miss, and it will be a rebound for Scabelli.
Callie Barrett.
Barrett passing it down to Buster. Setting up the play once again. We've seen the Cougars be very offensive-minded. Brielle with the 2, and it is in! The Cougars once again regain their 11-point lead.
37-26 with 53 seconds left in the second quarter.
Time is ticking, and Lake Wales needs to figure out something fast.
Number 5, Williams, really slowing down her time. Just getting the options. The number 4, Mickle. Mickle goes to the layup.
And she will draw the foul. Another foul there for the Cougars. Another foul there for the Cougars. I mean, the Cougars have just been in crazy foul trouble. Lake Wales being very good at drawing the foul as she misses her first free throw.
Mickle averages 10.8 points per game, which is astonishing.
Another great stat as we've seen this team. As we know that in their last game they won 81-5. So we know that they have a great team. They have a great team, but they need to
really step up their defense.
They need to step up their game against Mooney.
Another
missed free throw there.
Personally, I really think they're an offense-dominating team.
Absolutely, but you got to remember that the Cougars have an excellent defense as well. But Lake Wales gets a steal.
Remember, Williams takes it down, taking it down the court.
Williams taking her time. You've seen her take her time a lot this game.
She really likes to scan.
Callie Barrett going down the court, passes it to Scabelli.
Out on
tipped
Williams.
Off. And it will be Cougar ball.
Passed into by Scabelli, back to Scabelli.
Out to Barrett. Barrett goes underneath to Buckley. Buckley for 2. And it is in for Brielle Buckley, and the Cougars extend their lead by 2 more points. And intercepted by Buster for the buzzer beater.
Cougars lead 41-26 at halftime, which is incredible.
And we would like to thank you, everyone, for tuning in to the Cougar Network tonight and watching tonight's broadcast. Make sure you like and subscribe to our channel on YouTube and follow us on social media at cmhs.cougارnetwork. Again, cmhs.cougارnetwork. And as we have here, we have Joey Antonucci for a little post-game interview here. And as we've just learned, it has been called off. Never mind, sorry. And welcome back to the Cougar News Network as we are almost getting ready to get this second half of basketball underway. It's been a very interesting first half, I'd say. The Cougars leading 41-26. What have we seen from the Cougars in Lake Wales in this first half, Wyatt?
I would have to say the defense has definitely taken a little bit of a problem with absence of Minnery, but they're definitely pulling things together and they're definitely doing their best.
Absolutely. We've seen the Cougars take this very offensively powered Lake Wales team and only hold them to 26 points.
Really slowing them down, too.
We'll start with the ball here out to Buster. Buster will take a 3 straight shot out the gate, and it will be off, but it will be rebounded back to the Cougars as Martin takes the ball. Setting up the play. Looks like a little bit of screen action there from Callie Barrett. And they will give it right back to the Cougars, and it will be Cougar ball. Quick possession there. Simon out to Barrett.
Martin to Buster.
Out to Simon. Down for Lake Wales, and she takes it. Quick layup. And it is off the backboard, and it will be Callie Barrett with the rebound. As Buster takes it down. Buster out to Barrett. Barrett looking for her options. Will pass up Simon, and Simon, it will be in and out of the rim for Simon, and it will be a defensive rebound for Lake Wales. As Williams pass it down.
Number 10, Witherspoon shoots off the rim. Try to rebound by Maloney. Not out on Maloney, I don't think.
And they will be Cougar ball here.
Being passed in by Buster. Buster to Martin. Martin taking her time, back to Buster. Buster scanning her options.
We've seen the Cougars do a lot of great things on offense as she takes a shot, and it is in for Martin.
Martin with the 3.
This Cougar team has been dominant on their offensive side of the ball.
Mickle really speeding up her game since the first half.
I mean, Lake Wales has to being down by so many points in the second half.
William driving through Maloney.
And they will call a foul.
Foul on
foul on the Cougars there. And Lake Wales will pass it in. Trying to find her option, trying not to get a foul there, staying in too long. Shoots it off the rim. And Maloney will take it down the court very quick. Barrett, utilizing her height, will take it in for a layup. And the Cougars now up 20 to start this second half of play.
Wales really speeding up their offense, really scanning it down. Keep going. Foul. Riley Martin with the foul. Mickle.
Mickle, one of their main offensive key points for Lake Wales.
Mickle averaging 10.8 points per game.
Takes her.
And it's in.
It is in for her first shot.
Really displaying how she comes up on max preps.
Absolutely. Mickle ready to take her second shot. The Cougars look to rebound, and Callie Barrett with another rebound.
Maloney taking it down quickly.
Barrett been one of their main defensive key points today. Setting up the play.
Giving directions to each other. Maloney.
Trying to make sure they all know what they're doing. No look pass to Barrett. And Barrett will shoot up and missed. And a defensive rebound there for Lake Wales.
Squire passed it. Out of bounds on
Lake Wales. Yeah. I mean, we see one of their key issues as Lake Wales subs in. One of their main issues today has been turnovers.
Yeah.
Turnovers for both teams, but especially Lake Wales, they keep turning the ball over, giving the Cougars
these overhead passes are just not working.
Giving the Cougars more offensive possessions. Barrett underneath.
Maloney underneath the basket. Tried to under.
And it is in for Simon. Simon with a much better performance in this second half than she did in the first. As Lake Wales tries to take it underneath. Lake Wales.
foul.
And they will call a foul on the Cougars.
Dominique Simon's second foul.
As they sub her out for number 20,
They got to
Charlie
conserve her.
Scabelli.
Number 10, Witherspoon, scanning her options.
Pass underneath, and it's a steal for the
Buster
Cougars.
got the ball. Back to Martin.
Martin underneath
with
to
Maloney.
Maloney with the layup. It is missed. Another easy shot there that the Cougars could have taken advantage of to get points. They double team her. Maloney back with the ball, ready for a second chance to get another layup.
They fight for the ball.
Fighting for the ball, and there's a turnover there for the Cougars. And it will be Cougar ball out of bounds off of Lake Wales, and they will sub in another player. Cougars really forcing these possession switches, keeping Lake Wales on their toes.
Maloney's about to pass the ball in.
Maloney passing out to Barrett, one of the main targets.
Barrett to Martin, keeping a quick pace.
Martin out to Buster. Buster trying to defend against this double team that they have on her. Barrett underneath at the free throw line. She will score 2, and the Cougars will take their lead 50-27.
Number 10, Witherspoon, trying to keep Maloney off her feet. Trying to go for a layup.
And she
And
will
a
draw
foul,
the and one. And she will go to the line to shoot.
Witherspoon really lives up to her points per game, I have to say.
Absolutely, but key point here, Josie Maloney is at 4 fouls. One more and she has been fouled out, so it looks like they will be getting ready to sub her out for number 22, Emily Wilson, at the next dead ball.
Another foul. I mean,
another foul there on the Cougars. Come on, I gotta stay out of foul trouble.
the Cougars are really not playing their best when it comes to the fouls tonight.
Absolutely.
Just as Lake Wales are not doing their best with turnovers.
Both teams having their own sets of issues, but Cougars trying to stay out of foul trouble here. As the Cougars sub in number 22, Emily Wilson, for number 5, Josie Maloney, as Lake Wales goes for their second shot. And that shot is in. Barrett passing it in to Martin. Martin passing it right back to Barrett. Back to Martin. Going
Martin
right
all the way to
between each other.
Scabelli. Scabelli back to Martin. Martin goes to the 3, and it's in!
And the Cougars now lead 53-30. Gaining a lot of momentum now for the Cougars. And Callie trying to go on defense, trying to draw a foul there.
Completely over the basket.
And it will be Cougar ball.
Buster's about to pass it in to Martin.
Martin will now take it down the court.
Martin looking for Buster.
Out to Buster. Buster back to Martin. Martin underneath to Barrett. Martin taking it around. Going out to Buster, who will
Buster
shoot.
goes for the 3.
And it is in for the Cougars. And the Cougars will extend. And the Cougars will take their lead to 56-30.
Witherspoon trying to keep Scabelli off her feet. See how Scabelli does in our defense. We haven't seen much of it recently.
We've seen this Cougar defense stand very strong this second half.
Travel on Witherspoon. Passed in by Martin.
Another turnover there for Lake Wales. Again, this Cougar team, and look at this as we see the shot here from Buster. And it is perfect in as Callie Barrett passing it out to Buster, who we obviously know has been a great shooter this game.
Buster to
Barrett covering the ball.
Scabelli.
Back out to Barrett. Barrett will take a free 2, and it is in. And the Cougars now lead by even more points, 58-30, a 28-point
Squire
difference.
passes it in to number 10, Witherspoon. Witherspoon's really been taking the ball down most of this game. She's really good at seeing her options and really taking the best of. Number 11, Vanessa Squire.
Lake Wales trying to develop some offense here as they score 2 points there. As Martin takes it down the court, passing it out to Buster, who shoots. And it in for another 3.
Cougars lead 61-32.
Underneath, block, tipped
off.
and keeping it inbounds to Barrett. Barrett trying to take it down the court, avoiding all the defenders from Lake Wales. Passing it back out to Martin.
Martin
out to Scabelli. Scabelli underneath to Wilson.
Wilson back to Scabelli.
Tipped. Wilson will recover her own tip pass, passing it out to Martin. Martin underneath to Barrett. Barrett out to Buster. Buster for another shot. It is in! Talia Buster for another three-point shot as the Cougars take their lead 64-32.
She is nailing these three-pointers tonight.
She's been a great shooter tonight. Underneath, back out.
Number 10, Witherspoon. Witherspoon goes for the three.
And it's recovered by Buster, who passes it out to Martin. Now an uneven defensive front here. As Barrett has the ball, pass it out to Scabelli. Scabelli out to Martin. Martin will shoot, and it is missed, but is rebounded by Wilson, who takes the shot. No foul drawn there. And Lake Wales will get the ball right back. Highlanders trying to develop any momentum they can after that stop possession there from the Cougars. Witherspoon taking it up.
Almost stumbling, falling over on the ball.
Falling, and we'll see a replay here of one of Buster's shot. Great shot there by Buster.
Holy moly.
And another one here as we see just a pass underneath to Barrett, right back out to Buster.
Three after three.
As we see number 22, Emily Wilson, is down on the court. Emily Wilson, only a freshman, standing at 5'7", playing guard. She's been one of their main. She's just got subbed in recently. Doesn't play as much as other people, but definitely when she is on the court, she makes a big difference.
Really utilizing her youth, and she has many years to come. I'm very excited to see what she looks like in the future, and I hope she's okay.
Absolutely, as we take a little break here.
Witherspoon passes all the way over. Williams
underneath, making a good move there. Shot out.
Rebounded.
Rebounded for another offensive rebound. Another offensive rebound
completely over the hoop.
Over the backboard. And it will be Cardinal Mooney Cougar ball.
It's pretty rare you see that 3 times in one game, CJ.
Yeah. And it will be Cougar ball. Taking it down by Martin. Martin's been one of their key points, setting up plays today. As we've seen, she's gotten many assists. Passing it back out to Martin, all the way back to Scabelli. Scabelli out to Barrett. Barrett underneath. Back to Scabelli, passing the ball around. As we know, the Cougars really like to do, they do spread the ball around between all their teammates. As Davis goes back out to Scabelli. Scabelli underneath.
To Barrett, all the way to Martin.
Underneath to Davis. Davis misses completely, but that is okay, as Lake Wales will take it down the court. Very little time left in this third quarter.
Williams really showing off for offense.
Goes back for three.
Off the rim.
It is missed, and they will go for another buzzer beater. And that will do it for this third quarter of play. The Cougars leading 64-32. That was an insane third quarter. The Cougars absolutely taking an offensive hammer and smashing it down on the Highlanders. I mean, that was insane. the Cougars, I've never seen them play that fast.
No, me either. I mean, it's very interesting to see how they've changed both sides of the ball. Of course, with Minery out, which I've mentioned many times before, but it's interesting to see how they could do without one of their star players, and they've really put the pieces together, and it's very inspirational.
In the second half, they've definitely found themselves. In the second half, they've definitely found themselves more than what we had expected. From that first half, we've seen them, they played a little bit slower, but in the second half, they really came out swinging, and it was very fun to watch.
As we saw in the last home game, Wales is trying to speed up, trying to match the Cougars, which they're still having trouble doing because Cougars are completely offensive.
They're offensive dominant.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
And it's very difficult to stop this Cougar offense just as much as it's impossible, near impossible to stop this Cougar defense.
Wales tries to replicate it, and they keep getting overturned. So.
Yep. As if they keep turning over the ball, Lake Wales, they will not get across anything against this Cougar defense. As we start the fourth quarter now, 64-32. We'd like to thank you, everyone, for tuning into the Cougar Network tonight and watching tonight's broadcast. Make sure you like and subscribe to our channel on YouTube and follow us on social media at cmhs.cougارnetwork as Lake Wales makes a shot there.
Martin taking the ball down to Scabelli. Scabelli passing it.
So passing the ball out to Martin. Martin calling out where she needs to go to. She's been really one of the field generals today, or the court generals in this case.
100%, but she gives great instruction. It seems to be working.
Absolutely. Back out to Davis, back out to Simon. Simon underneath for three, and it is missed off the rim there.
Williams taking it down.
Williams taking it down.
A little slower, trying to see what's going on. Taking her time.
They got to hope to speed up their game because they are still down 30 points.
Squire passes number 14, senior.
Out. Destiny, and it is an air ball there. Out to Martin.
Martin quickening her pace.
Taking up the court very quickly out to Davis. Davis back to Martin. Martin going underneath. Quick jumper.
Off the rim.
Passing it way
all
down.
The way
Great
over.
pass. Keeping it in bounds.
Senior keeps it in. Witherspoon completely off.
Simon passing it down to Bruno. Bruno taking it down. Step back. She passes it back to Scabelli, to Simon, to Davis. Davis for three. It's in! And the Cougars take it 67-34.
Incredible.
Wonderful shot there for Davis. Williams out.
Squire goes for a three off the rim.
Off the rim, and
off Witherspoon, regains it, takes it down.
Tries to pass it underneath Bruno. Martin gets it out to Bruno. It is deflected pass.
Williams passes it.
And it will sadly be another Lake Wales turnover.
As we keep seeing, it's just the overturn.
As the Lake Wales keep turning over the ball, they're just giving the Cougars more and more momentum. Ava Bruno with the ball, passing it out to Martin. Martin underneath to Simon. Simon out to Martin. Martin for three.
Off the rim,
and it will be Lake Wales ball again. Another missed opportunity shot there for the Cougars. Lake Wales taking their time here.
Mickle going to the corner.
Trying to see if there's any opportunities open. A steal there for Simony Simon. She takes it down. Getting followed very close. Almost gets stolen again.
Possession of it, but then Ava Bruno.
Bruno, it is in for a quick little layup as the Cougars now lead 69-34.
5 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter.
Cougars still keeping up this quick pace offense while also trying to put the game on
Witherspoon.
ice. Out to Bruno. It is intercepted by Bruno on the pass.
Bruno takes it down to the right-hand side of the court.
Draws the foul and the end one. And the Cougars will extend their lead further, and the punishment ensues. 71-34. Cardinal Mooney Cougars, as Bruno will go to the line to shoot.
Bruno, being a sophomore, is really exemplifying how good she can shoot and how good of a player she really is.
Absolutely. As they sub out number 20, Charlie Scabelli, in for Brielle Buckley, number 30. Bruno misses her shot, and it will be out of bounds, and it will be Lake Wales ball. As Lake Wales also subs in one of their players.
Squire passes it.
Lake Wales needs to hope to speed up this game if they want any chance of trying to come back. Pass out to the outside for 3.
Off the rim.
It is off the rim. Simonique Simon with the rebound. Simon out to Davis, but it is intercepted by Lake Wales. Underneath for a layup. And is off the backboard. And Buckley will turn the ball over to Lake Wales.
Witherspoon about to pass the ball in.
The clock is still running. You got to remember this. There's only 3 minutes and 40 seconds left of this game. Intercepted by Simon.
Simon passing
Simon out to Davis. Davis underneath to Buckley. Buckley out to Martin. Martin underneath to Simon. And Simon underneath, and it is good for 2.
The passing in this game has been incredible.
The Cougars are spreading the ball around. They're doing excellent.
It's the one thing that the Wales cannot do.
They cannot deal with it either. Wales passing it underneath number 11. 11 shoots off the rim, and a rebound there for Simon as she rainbows it down the field and is intercepted by Lake Wales.
Squire utilizing her height off the rim. Tries to get a rebound again, but there's a foul on number 2.
Foul. Cougars are keeping this alive as the clock is keeping on running.
Number 13, Sarah Senior, comes up to the plate.
And her first shot off the rim as Lake Wales subs in another player. In for number 11, Vanessa Squire. Number 1, Kiana Burgess. And she misses.
Senior off the
rim as Martin takes it down the court.
Martin going to the right-hand corner. Goes for a 3.
Miss off the backboard. Tries to get the rebound, Bruno, and it will be Lake Wales ball.
Burgess passes it in.
Only 2 minutes left. Lake Wales is just looking for any sense of hope that they can find near the end of this game. Cougars have dominated.
Burgess
out
to Witherspoon.
Witherspoon almost in for 3. Rebound tipped.
Foul.
Fight for the ball there, and it seems that it will land in. It will land in Lake Wales' hands as Riley Martin draws her third foul.
I can say one thing: Lake Wales is not giving up, even though they're losing by a lot. They're really putting their all in it, and I have to really have respect for that.
Absolutely.
Witherspoon going to the right-hand corner.
Back out underneath, shoots, missed.
Rebounded by Senior.
And Senior trying to keep it in bounds. She will sadly turn the ball over once again for Lake Wales.
Looks like Buckley's about to pass the ball in.
And it looks like the Cougars might just try and put this game on ice, as there's only about a minute left in this game. Cougars leading 73-34.
Switching up their strategy.
Lake Wales still not giving up though, full court pressing here. Back out to Buckley, Buckley out to Davis.
Davis in the corner.
In the corner, pass it underneath to Buckley. Buckley for 2.
Buckley off the rim.
But a rebound by Simon. And Simon will draw the foul as she goes to the line to shoot. That clock is still running though because of the rule in high school basketball. The clock will keep running even while Simon takes her shots. She'll take shot number 1 right here. And she will make it as the Cougars now lead by 40, 74-34.
Simon going for a second.
And she will make her second very avid free throw shooter, as we see from Simon.
Number 4, Mickle trying to take it down in the left side.
Speeding up the game, giving any sense of hope. Taking it out, Lake Wales. Out for 3. And it is a miss, and Davis will catch the rebound. And the Cougars passing it down to Bruno. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the game. The Cardinal Mooney Cougars win it 75-34 against the Lake Wales Highlanders. What did we think of that performance there from the Cardinal Mooney
Honestly,
Cougars?
I have to say both of them did not play their best game.
Absolutely.
I think we had a lot of, what would you say, defensive problems on the Cardinal Mooney, you know. But Lake Wales, it was more passing for them. They just could not land a single pass, and they kept taking extensive three-pointers, and they really did not need to play.
Absolutely. I think that they could have worked on spreading, as you said, they could have worked on spreading the ball around a little bit more, but as well, that turnover issue. They kept making turnover after turnover after turnover, and I mean,
And they're not
eventually,
small either. They could have
No.
really got some layups in there.
After all that stuff that we've seen them do, they spread the ball around. They tried, they couldn't, and they kept turning the ball over, giving the Cougars more offensive possessions. And we know, do not let the Cougars play on offense. We've seen them do it all year round. They are great on offense. They score double-digit points more than any other team that I've seen.
They bring the
So,
hammer down. Once the Cougars have the ball, it's game over. And we've really seen that exemplified in this game.
Well, I would like to thank you, everyone, for tuning in to the Cougar News Network tonight. I am CJ Benson.
And I'm Wyatt Lyon. Thank you, everyone, for tuning into the Cougar Network and watching tonight's broadcast. Make sure you like and subscribe to our channel on YouTube and follow us on social media at cmhs.cougarnetwork. Thank you, and good night.